Yo, it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist grow in your craft. All right, now today we're going to be going over the 5 things that you need to do before releasing your next song. All right, now I know when you're in that moment and you just finished recording your song, you're super excited, you just got it mixed and mastered, you're ready to release it, and you just want the world to just hear the beautiful work that you spent so much time to create. Well, before you do that, there are 5 things that I want to make sure that you get done before you actually release that song. And here they are, starting with number 1. Find a distributor. All right. Now, obviously, this one's a little obvious if you're an artist who already released music before, because distribution is really the only way in this day and age that you can release music, because most people listen to music on streaming platforms. And the easiest way to get your music on every streaming platform is by doing it through a distribution company. All right. Now, if you don't know how to distribute your music, go ahead and click on the link above on how to distribute your music. Or you could go ahead and click on the link that's in the description below after you finish watching this video on how to distribute your music. But basically, to distribute your music, you're going to basically submit your music to a distribution site, which is then going to go ahead and put your music on all the streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, etc. All right. So obviously, that has to be number 1. Find a distributor, or else where else you're going to release your music. All right. Now, the second thing that I want you to do before you release your music is to actually register your music on a PRO. Now, a PRO is a performing rights organization. It's basically how you're going to publish your music, all right, or publish your lyrics, all right. Now, that is, the easiest way to explain that. That is how you could copyright your music, all right? It's not necessarily copywriting, but it basically is what you do with your music as far as the term copywriting for most people, all right? Now, in order to do that, you're going to need to find a PRO website. Now, if you don't know how to copyright your music, again, there's going to be a link that's going to be in the descriptions below, or you could go ahead and click on that link above on how to copyright your music and come back to this video when you're done. All right. So make sure that you get those 2 things checked off. Find a distributor, and then secondly, register your music on a PRO. All right. Now, the third thing that I want to make sure that you do before you release your music is submit your music on Spotify playlists. All right. Now, this is very important to do before you release your music, because through Spotify itself, through the actual Spotify website, the Artist for Spotify website, the only way you could manually yourself submit music to Spotify playlists is if you do it before the release date. Once you release it, you will no longer be able to do it yourself, and you would have to hire a Spotify playlist placement company to do it for you. But if you want to do it for yourself and save some money, do this now. Do it before you release your music. All right. Now, if you don't know how to submit your music on Spotify playlists, I also have a link for that. I'll go ahead and throw that in the descriptions as well. All right. Or you can click the link up above on how to submit your music to Spotify playlists. In that video, one of the options, I will actually show you how to go through the Artist for Spotify page and actually go to the place that you actually submit your song before the release date, before it is released. It's the only time that you can do it yourself, all right? So you got to make sure that that is the third thing that you check off the list before you release your next song, all right? Now, the fourth thing that I want you to do that a lot of artists forget to do from time to time is to update your social media pages, all right? You want to make sure all your social media pages is a reflection of this upcoming single. All right. You don't want when someone hear your new single, they go to your page and you're still promoting a single from 5 years ago. All right. You want to make sure everything is up to date. You want to make sure everything is in line with what you're promoting. All right. So you have up-to-date pictures, have up-to-date cover art. Make sure all your social media pages are up to date, whether it's Facebook, IG, Twitter, TikTok, all of it. Just make sure it's up to date, because that's the first place somebody is going to go to after hearing your song for the first time, if you don't have a website. Obviously, if you have a website, send them to your website. Make sure that's the first place you send them. But if you don't have a website yet, social media is the next thing. Just make sure it's up to date and it looks nice for when that new listener goes to your page. All right. Now, Now that we covered the four things, the fifth one is the one that I wanted to spend pretty much the most time on because it's the one that a lot of artists forget. All right, and you know what? To be honest, I don't even think a lot of artists even think about doing it. To be honest, but it is something that is so vital to a release of a song that you have to do it, and that is to set up a marketing plan. I know I sound like some type of business guy, or you probably think, yo, I'm just trying to release music, this and that and the third. But trust me, the way that your song will be a successful release is through a marketing plan. All right. Now, there's a lot that goes into a marketing plan as far as the places that you want to promote it, the playlist that you want to put it on, the playlist placement people that you want to pay to put your music on, the blogging sites that you want to put your music on, the cover art, if there's any merchandise that's going with the music that you're releasing, just all of the things that will go within the marketing plan of actually releasing your song. It's very important. You want to know exactly how many followers you're trying to get with this new song. You want to know exactly how many listens you want, exactly how many plays, the different places that you want to be playing your music. If you set up a good strategy for this, you will be very successful with that next song. All right. So to go over those 5 things again, I know it's a lot, but so I'm going to go over it again. Number 1, find a distributor. Number 2, register your music on a PRO. Number 3, submit the Spotify playlist manually. Number 4, update your social medias. And number 5, set up a marketing plan. All right? Either way, I hope this helps. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the song of the week. Peace.
On this one, brother. Y'all go show country music group some love. Feel me? I ain't trying to hear what you gon' say.
All right, I hope you liked the track. I just wanted to come back on to thank you again for watching the video. Also, if you know any other artists that you want to share this information to, go ahead and share it as you please. Also, go ahead and click on that subscribe button below so you can be ready for more helpful tip videos in the future. Stay blessed.